Welcome back, soldiers. Holy shit. Damn. Welcome back, cheese. It's another day, another grind. It's been a while streaming on a Friday here. Looking forward to it, can't wait. It's gonna be a big day today. I can see it in the charts. I expect some big price movements once again. Friday closure is gonna be madness. Hope you're ready for it. Yesterday was wild, so let's prepare. Let's make sure that we follow our journey here, follow our precise entry models, and then we should be able to make some money. As always, all right? Make sure you follow the ebook. If not, download it right now, it's free. Get it sorted. We want you to understand it before you trade with us. Follow the spreadsheet if you want to have it for yourself. You want to track everything you do. Very important. All right. No more maybe, no more if. Track everything that you do, win or lose here. Doesn't matter. You need to write down your shit. Welcome back, fam. Let's make it a beautiful, beautiful day today. And most importantly, let's make some money. Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan to me. All right. Let me see what we have here in the building with us today, as always. Let's see, let's see. Do we have the killers with us today? I think so. I think so. I think we do. Let's see. Steve. Yeah, Steve is one of these killers. All right. I see Mula. My G. Mula trades. Cray Zone Euros. Another G. A big G. Yeah. Flabber Doodle. Pip Slasher. Candle Slanger. Rebook. Yeah, I see you, my friend. Good to see you again. Welcome back, man. My man Andy putting in the work. Putting in a lot of work in the VIP. Congrats. Amazing stuff. I see you, bro. Homelander. Man, chat is on fire these days, huh? It's pretty ridiculous. It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But you guys want to see some gold today, huh? You guys want to make some money? I can see it in your eyes already. All right, you guys are ready. The real ones are ready to learn as well here. Ready to learn some LTA stuff. All right, that's what we're doing here. Reaching LTA concepts. It's going to be a nice one. All right. Like I said before, we're going to focus on gold. And we have a little bit of Nasdaq behind us, just in case. Just in case we need something here in regards to the Nasdaq if gold does not do what we want here. But I do believe that gold has some potential. So let's talk about it. All right. Let's make it happen. Again, download the ebook here if you're new. Completely new. It's a necessary tool of equipment in order to work with us live, to take trades live. All right. Everyone who takes trades with us live knows exactly why we are entering the market. And it's very important that you understand why we are entering the market. That it's not random. We have specific entry models. That's how we win. All right. That's how we make sure that we are staying on track here. It's going to be able for me to, after 50 trades, increase my risk to maybe even double my risk after our win rate stays above the 80%. That's important. All right, if that's the case here, I'm gonna double my risk once again. Why? I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I? If I'm that profitable and if my win rate is so solid here. I started out very small, we're increasing, that's a step. We have a long-term vision. Hope you get that, okay? Make sure you do that and let the gold, wow, perfect timing, by the way. Perfect timing. Gold moving down here. So let's talk about gold, okay? We're seeing the 4-hour flip. That's it. I was waiting for it, to be honest, okay? 4-hour flip, and look at the body, and look at the body closure, and look at our key level, and look at how precise this flip aligns with our key level right now at this particular moment. If you don't understand what this level means, it's currently called the early previous weekly value area low. And you might think, early previous weekly value low, what is that? Well, let me show you in a second here. Again, we have our free Discord as well. I talked about these key levels already. Free on a day-to-day basis here. Make sure you update it also before the stream. All right, we talked about the early previous weekly value area low at 2370. The early previous weekly PVC 2382. The lower time frame swing value area high at 2349. And the previous Sunday open at 2338. And the previous Sunday open at 2338. We said it yesterday. We said if we close a daily candle above that 2338 level, all right, we're gonna go to the moon. Straight up. All right, what has happened here? After that closure above the 2338, we started to come up super aggressively. And I think we moved up from, let me see here, around 2338, right? So that was a total of 400 pips to the upside. Why? Because the previous Sunday open was such an important key level, we couldn't neglect it, all right? We called that as our final layer of resistance here. The fact that we came above it is massive, is big, is huge. So in this case right now, what are we waiting for? Let me know in the chat, because you guys probably already know the answer, okay? But again, the early previous weekly value area low comes from this particular range. And you might think, from what is that here? Let me remove the lines for a second, okay? You can see that this is a full week of trading, almost. This is a full week of trading. This is a full week of trading. And this is a full trading week as well. All right, we're utilizing now the range of the 14th of April till the 19th of April, all right? So that's around 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, roughly. Almost 4 weeks ago, all right? 3 weeks, you could say, the 4th trading week, okay? In this case right now, we utilize the fixed range VaR profile from the left to the right of that 4th trading week. And this is where we're gonna go to right now. This is where we have been ranging around at this particular moment. So what do we see? The moment we came up, we started to have some issues at the beginning. However, the reason why it was not a trade entry yet was because of the session. There was not enough volume during London in regards to London here, all right? Asia did that. Asia made a big move today, all right? London didn't do that much. It was hovering around the early previous weekly value area low at this particular moment. Now you can see that on the 4-hour here, we have that flip. And of course, it aligns perfectly with our key level. Really clean right there. All right, strong rejection. And most importantly, the next candle is the candle, all right? The 4-hour closure is going to be key here. We hope the price does not come down too much, all right? That we stay around this level as much as possible, but at least below the 2370. Super important that we stay below this level here. And then we might be coming down here back towards the 2350. I would not be surprised if we pull back once again here towards the 2350, 2352, somewhat in that range, okay? So it's important to pay very close attention to what we currently are seeing right now at this particular moment here, all right? So it's the 4-hour closure, all right? You see now also the trend line. If you go to the 15-minute, you see that the trend line gets broken. We do not trade trend lines, but we are always aware of that trend, right? That lower time frame trend here that we are currently breaking. So what we want to see is a 4-hour closure below here. That means that the 4-hour was unable to break the early previous weekly value area low. And I think there is a pretty clean, straightforward move towards the downside from there. And it's going to be still roughly, if we close around here, you know, 100, it could be a 150 pip move today. Like, it could definitely be the case here. But the closure on the 4-hour is going to make the difference. because the manipulation that happens around the 4 hour has been absolutely crazy this week in general. So be aware of the fact that if price comes down, a lot of guys are going to go short here. Sometimes it's going to work out and sometimes it's not going to work out in their favor, and they're going to get wrecked really hard. So that 4 hour will prevent us from getting trapped at this particular moment. And at the same time, it will give us then a fantastic entry model based upon the early previous weekly value area low as our main source of resistance here, our key level. Okay. Now you're asking the question, what is the lower time frame swing value area high? Well, the reason why this matters is because we have seen such a massive expansion that everything before, all right, this whole week of ranging has been the cause of that. So this has been purely accumulation for that massive move. Now, at some point we can think about a retracement. At some point you have to come back here. We're not going to go up forever. We're going to come down, potentially shooting up, continuing its momentum here, or maybe even back down towards the POC and then looking for continuation here. But again, we're looking for potential continuation plays after that closure above the 2338. Now, what we do is you draw the fixed range from the lows to the highs, and it gives you that information. That's your target as well. If you're going to go short, then you have to look at these type of targets. One of them is the 2349, 2350 as well here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense from that matter. Are we trading news today? What news are you specifically talking about right now? We can also go to Forex Factory. Not this one, Forex Factory right here. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that one here. But again, it aligns with the 4 hour closure regardless. So the 4 hour closure is going to be the decision making. Okay, so let's do that. Let's make that happen. And if we do decide to come back down here, our first level is the 2350. All right, the lower time frame swing value area low, value area high. You know, think about the fact that if you look here at the sessions as well, we utilize the sessions sometimes well quite clearly. Number one, you know, the daily time frame right now is facing that resistance. All right, if you don't have this indicator yet, get it. It's free. It's called the Limitless LTA Concepts Higher Time Frame Multi-Candle Overlay. Right here, including the closure of the daily on the same chart. All right, you can select any time frame you want here at any given moment, the weekly, the 50-minute, the 5-minute, whatever you prefer. You can put them all next to each other. All right, and you put them just right next to your chart right here. So if you don't see it, and if you want to see, you don't have to hop time frames, which is super nice. So how to get this? Get into our Discord. Go to the LTA indicator section. Click on this link here. It's free, and add it to your favorite indicators, and you will have it from there. All right, my friend? Get both of them. Super important for utilizing the LTA concepts right here. So 30 minutes has closed below, which is fantastic. Okay, it's a great start. The 4 hour right now is going to make it happen. It's going to be a maker or breaker for gold right here. All right. We have now created a bottom wick as well. We didn't have a bottom wick beforehand. We have now created the bottom wick. So if you close below here and the 30 minute does its thing, then yeah, what you want to see is a retracement into that level, the next candle, and boom, we have our entry short to look for further continuation to the downside here. So what we want is to not come down too much right now. And if you do, then it you know, is what it is. We're going to look at the 2350, which is the lower time frame swing value area high as our next key level. All right. Oh, that makes sense. So far, so good here. Either early previous weekly value or low, strong resistance. Perfect. Mula, my man, put on a like the last stream of the week. Thank you, my G. I appreciate you, my friend. And I appreciate your effort also in your VIP and stuff. Really, really like that video that you posted yesterday. I saw it. Yeah, keep it up, my friend. Really good. Okay. Awesome. Lorenzo, I saw a Euro JPY chart. What do you mean with that one? Yeah, so this is very similar to GJ last week. If you guys remember that GJ trade, it was like a 400 pip move. Massive. It reminds me of the same thing here, all right? That slow continuation up towards that tunnel. Japanese yen, slow continuation down towards that tunnel. Bounce potential, massive trade to the downside. Could be, would not be surprised if it happens here. If it happens today, we'll find out though. Okay. US30, absolutely crazy. Obviously, you guys know I didn't take this trade here. This is just for education purposes. Okay, I took this trade right here. However, if you look at the US30 this week, it has been absolutely unbelievable. Utilizing LTA concepts right here. Previous daily POC, early previous daily value high, and the Sunday open. Incredible, incredible setups here. Imagine scaling into your position right there, partially. Yeah, man, you want to find these gems every week. It's your goal if you trade multi-instruments that you find these gems every single week. You know, that will come over time. All right, fantastic. Now, last one is the Nasdaq. We talked about this here. We're going to go back to gold ASAP, but the Nasdaq is important later on. All right, the New York Stock Exchange open as our backup setup. Okay, our backup trade setup. If you don't find the trade for gold, we have the Nasdaq. And I do believe that if we pull back here into the current weekly value high, we can now utilize from a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday range. Yeah, we can utilize the potential bounce and look for continuation up. If you start coming below here, it's pretty straightforward, back towards the Sunday open. All right, Nasdaq is going to be really clean. Also, beautiful fam. Let's do it. Let's do it. 30 minutes. Amazing. I want to see a little bit of support here. I don't want to come down now. I want to see us, you know, coming up a little bit. This is fine for me, as long as we close the 4 hour below it. Massive. If the 4 hour closes above it, yeah, you know what will happen. A lot of shorters will be trapped, and we might just continue towards the early previous weekly POC, and that would not be a surprise either. So that's why I think that 4 hour closure will give us that story, that outcome here. All right, are we going to do A? Are we going to do B? I do not really care. That means that we're following the trend still. But I do believe that if we come down and we close below it, that we have a much bigger gap below to fill, rather than pushing up towards the early previous weekly POC here. So yeah, that's the, you know, the story. If you come down, you have a much bigger trade potential in that matter. All right. At the same time, the dollar, and this is important, that's the last thing I'm going to say, the dollar has been now holding above the current weekly value area low. We also utilize the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday range. Why? It becomes super relevant on a Friday. Super relevant. Why? Because you have now a full trading week. This will probably result into the previous weekly levels later on. So, you know, what is now the previous weekly POC will then become, for example, the previous weekly POC at 105,191, for example. So you want to understand and utilize this on a Friday for sure, because you have already the majority of the week done. And the majority of volume has already been traded throughout the week. So you have already a lot of information for the week. And the fact that you're holding above here is not good for gold. So I'm aiming for that downside potential. And yeah, man, that 4 hour closure will be the one. So hopefully we don't push down too aggressively. And you know, that will give us just the perfect setup. Very, very nice. Does LTA concepts only work on a New York session? Not at all, not at all. If you go back into the charts, you can see that London does very well as well at certain levels, certain days. It depends. It depends. Sometimes there is more volume in London. Sometimes there is more volume in New York. It depends on the pair, and it depends on the instrument. The instrument, and it depends on the session and the volume throughout that session. Okay. Stop loss will be huge, means RR is not the best. Stop loss will be above the highs indeed. So yeah, the higher we can close, the better it's going to be. RR will be good. RR should be really good though. Yeah. Imagine a top wick at the setup. No, don't even start. Don't even start, my G. Don't even start. No, but honestly, I don't think I was the only one yesterday. I think a lot of guys yesterday saw that yesterday was just a really weird, crazy trading day. Okay? Yeah, it was just it was nice. It was fun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just came back from the gym. How is the G doing? Great, my friend. Thank you. Butter love from India. Yeah, why do all these Indians tag me in this tweet? Okay. I started to see it right now. What's happening? What is this?
अच्छा, so finally जैसे हमने एनालिसिस किया था कि वही 530 को EU और USD डाउन आएगा, अभी आप लोग के सामने एनालिसिस और ट्रेड हम लेते हैं. हमने डाउन का ट्रेड प्लेस कर लिया.
News.
4, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Oh. Yo, this is gonna be us one day. This is gonna be us one day. It's gonna come at some point. Okay, I get it. Thank you very much. Yeah. All right. Boom. Sounds like me. For sure. I get it. Yeah, that's gonna be us one day. One day. All right. By the way, should we take a lesson out of this one? Should we take a lesson out of this? Let's do it. What do you see here? And look at the chart. All right, we're waiting for the 4-hour closure. Look at the chart now and tell me what you see here.
4, 3, 2, 1, boom.
Tell me what you see. Every single time, okay? And I've seen it so many times now, it's absolutely crazy. 2-3 minutes before the news, all right? We start coming down very, very, very slow, and we push up. Matter of fact, what does this candle not have? If you guys can see it, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but this is massive. This is why you should not short from here, all right? No top wick. No top wick. No top wick. Okay? No top wick. Yeah. Okay, we're pushing a little bit up here. All right, 30 minute. Keep a close eye on the value area low, the 2369.816, aka the early previous weekly value area low. The 4-hour has not closed yet. The 4-hour was not closed yet. Are you looking for an entry model on the 4-hour? No, not particularly. I just want to know what the 4-hour is doing here. Okay. By the way, it is an entry model on the 4-hour. What am I saying here? Yeah, it is an entry model on the 4-hour. Double wick confirmation. Next candle. It is. The target is the 2350, which is still a massive move down. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, but if you close above it, you know what to look out for. It's an invalidation. Yeah, that 4-hour is massive. I love it. To be honest, I love it. That's like I said, I stream at like 8:15. do the analysis. We know what to wait for. 4-hour closure coming. We are at our key level already. Next up is the flip. Is the next candle entry model. Boom, right away. So for me, perfect time. Perfect timing. Okay. Friday stream, massive already. Wow. So every week could be different. I could say, okay, next week I'm going to stream from Monday to Thursday. And other days I'm going to say I'm going to stream from Tuesday to Friday. Okay. Keep a close eye on it. But that one stream a week more is going to help us tremendously, man. With getting to these 50 trades. And then we can increase our risk. If we don't have a major losing streak right now or something like that. But I doubt that. So, big chance we're going to increase our risk after the 50 trades. Ah, the 4-hour is sneaky. Very sneaky. Yeah, we're seeing it. Very sneaky. You get why we wait for the 4-hour. You get why. You get why. These guys are entering sells right now. Yeah. Can you look at the German 50, the DAX? The German, you can look at maybe the German 50, 40, sorry. Yeah, Nasdaq, we're setting our alert right now already for later. At the 18,136.5. Super important. US 30 is way too far up right now at the moment here. Yeah, we can take this all the way back towards that range. I could say, okay, let's take this range right here. But even that, man, like US 30 has been absolutely unbelievable. Very, very outstanding. Yeah. Now, US 30 need to relax a bit. Okay, Nasdaq is still has still that potential for us this stream. Absolutely. Is time valuable in the strategy? I'm seeing that it works very well as London, Tokyo crossover, New York, London crossover. Volume based, of course, but there are clear times when the volume is higher. Yeah, it's volume and price. So that's one layer, and it's volume and time. It's another layer. It's about combining both. A lot of guys just think about volume and time, and not about volume and price, but it's the combination of both that creates the magic here. Lorenzo, my EPW very low from 14th of April to 21st of April is different to you. You have 2396.81. I have 2396.62. Very close, my friend. Very close. It might be that I'm a little bit off myself, to be honest. If you put it this way, okay. It might be that it's my mistake here. That I'm just, a little bit off with that exact level. Let me see. Yeah. If you want to be very precise, yeah, 2369.611. And if you take the 4-hour right now, then it's actually perfection. It's perfection. Yeah. Correct. No, that's 100% correct, my friend. Oh, look at that hour, huh? We better close below. We better close below. If we close below, entry model. Entry model number 1. Most likely entering from the break. Right here. And that would mean then, yeah, it's gonna be a bigger stop loss, fam. Yeah, definitely. I do believe that that's gonna be the case here. So if you cannot handle that bigger stop loss, yeah, be aware of that. However, yeah, we have no control over that, right? So sometimes our stop losses are 30 pips. Sometimes our stop losses are bigger, but it's also about our target, and the target matters. So, you know, of course we have been coming up aggressively already. So whatever comes up aggressively also at some point has to come down as well. So, you know, whatever comes up aggressive tends to come down also more aggressive. So our risk to reward is still positive, is still in our favor here. Okay. So, you know, sometimes you're going to get trades where our risk to reward is higher. Sometimes it's lower, but the average should be above, you know, a 1 always. Anything below it, I don't want. And on average, right? On average, because, you know, it's a reflection towards our win rate. So the average risk reward with a certain win rate determines eventually your exact, you know, profit making in that matter. So therefore, be aware of it. There is a chance for an aggressive entry, and that is for you to put your stop loss above the previous wick. But I mean, it could be. I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. So, well, we might be able to put our stop above this previous candle, okay, which is going to be like 23.76, targeting the 23.50, 23.49, something like that, okay. And it seems like we don't know. We have 11 minutes left or 10 minutes left. If we close below this, then there is a big chance of our execution right at this exact level here. Sell stop 2364.56. Unless the next 4 hour does something really crazy, takes out the highs, yeah, then it's a body flip entry. But I doubt that. I doubt that. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this is now a clear break. Of course, I do not trade trendline breaks here, all right? If you look around the 15-minute, we're breaking that initial move. I'm not a big fan of trading that. We're looking at our own confirmations of these key levels built around the point, and that's what matters here. But a, you know, 2 4-hour candles closing below a current level is quite a big you know, potential scenario here. Do take in consideration that this high that has been created and that range that we have taken out has created a massive low, and this is currently what we're retesting. So we're building up that liquidity. We took it out. We are now coming back towards the high that put in that low, and now we're potentially pushing here and reacting from it. So even if we're looking for continuation up, I do see somewhat of a retracement followed by continuation potential. So that's why, you know, these things are kind of aligning pretty well right now at the moment. How do you get the days of the week on your indicator? You know, you have the indicator already. Yeah, I do this manually, to be honest, still. We're figuring out how we can get it in. And at some point we will be able to do it easily. So yeah, we have so many more things to work on. It's just that we're working on another indicator. And I don't want to overwhelm you with indicators, but it's the final thing I want to show. All right, the final, it's the cherry on top. The crème de la crème. Okay. Um, 49. Yeah, I'm gonna put it a little bit bigger, but you know, 23.49 might be the might be the closure, okay? But I just want to see it potentially even coming back to the opening past week if you come down here. Sorry, the previous Sunday open. But we might be closing it at 23.49, so be aware of that one. Yeah, let's just evolve and see how we close this 4 hour. Hopefully not too far down. So the ebook is almost done in in white, all right, in a printable version. So many questions about it here, so you know, almost done, fam. Almost done. Almost done. Dollar doing its thing. I like what the dollar is doing. I like what the dollar is doing so far. So far, so good here. For 4 hour closure, 5 minutes left. So I'm preparing. Might be entering after that. So that would be nasty if the 4 hour closed in 5 minutes above here. That would be nasty. So better not. Let's stay below here. Let's stay below. When we accept new members for our VIP, yes, indeed we're closed now. We do not have a date yet. We're still closed indeed. So download the ebook. You probably already did it. Fantastic. And yeah, man, live streams. Sina says, I didn't listen to you and I lose 2.5k. What happened, my friend? 4 hour closure. Early entry. Yeah, the 30. Ah, man, I see the 4 hour. I would not be surprised if we're going to experience a flip here. Well, we're going to find out. The 4 hours is so important. So important. make sure we have this level set as well. Just there we go. Two minutes, man. 2 minutes. How do you place the volume profile correctly? Read the ebook. What are the settings for the volumes? Read the ebook. It's in the top, I think, page number 13. My friend. Give us a nice top wick, and then yeah, we know what to do. The more, the better. Like, it's always the case here. The bigger, the better. The bigger, the better. The bigger the wick, the better. Because then you can enter on the body flip, not the wick break. Lorenzo, I already joined a signal group from a person that called his document that he turned $20,000 to $500,000. Please say everyone that it's a scam. Completely, because there is no history in the VIP group. Yeah, there is so much, yeah. Well, you already know it. So much trash out there, right? Yeah. Okay, it seems we're going to close below it. So be sharp. Stop. Yeah, let me look on the 30 here. 1 hour. Yeah, it's 1 hour a week above. All right. 1 hour a week above. Break. Break 23.76-ish. Now we have to follow the rules there. 4 hour and then targeting this this break on this wick. And the 4 hour has closed, so it is a pending sell order right now at this level. 2361.4. Stop at 2378. Yeah, it's a big stop. Do take that in consideration. All right. Sometimes you're gonna get that, sometimes not. Entry is there. Dollar closed good, strong. I like that. Now give it some time, fam. 4 hour has closed officially below the early previous weekly value area low twice. All right. That wick break is, of course, the entry. And the initial target is going to be probably like 23.54 as a TP point, 23.49, and then 23.38, something like that. So my entry 2261.4. 2361. Big 4 hours. Like it's the first time on stream. First time on stream indeed. Lorenzo, please look at silver. We'll do it after the trade. We'll have a look at it after the trade. $23.50 something. We should be able to secure ourselves in the 23.51 completely. Yeah, you're gonna give this one some time. A little breather, okay? You can see it already, the higher the time frame, the more time it needs as well to develop here. So in this case, give it some time, all right? So again, 2 hour, early previous weekly very, very low. You have to also look at the bigger structures, of course. So number one, we have this big range. All right, a pullback towards these lows here is what I'm looking for. Starting with the 22.49.50. I think we're tapped. Yes, we're in. And then potentially looking for either for further continuation, somewhat like that. And, you know, take advantage of that 8 hour closure actually below the early previous weekly very, very low, which is a massive level, massive key level. Okay. Very clear. Let me know in the chat if you guys understand it. Type in a yes. Based upon our entry model, okay, our confirmations, let the data do its work. And it's no longer up to us now, all right? 50 trades, staying above the 80%, and we double our risk. Initial. Key level here also has a potential series level to highlight here. So I want to definitely highlight this level as well here. Okay. Look at the daily also. Look at the daily. Don't neglect the daily here. Right here. Tapping into this range right there. How to add the lines on the chart? Horizontal rays, my friend. So you go here to the horizontal levels, horizontal ray. You click on it. You type in it. Save as template. And you have it for the rest of your trading career. Euro Japanese, yeah, we talked about this one a lot. It's creeping up. So I do have my alert set, by the way. Let me do that right now. I know many of you guys don't trade Forex pairs, but I do know that a lot of guys in our VIP do. So I will keep you updated in the VIP in case something happens there. Okay. Why do you wait for the 2361? Entry model 1, my friend. Okay, read the ebook. which is the best funded firm? Yeah, it's hard to give you the best one. Because every firm has its issues, every firm has its things. You just need to spread your wings, my friend. That's my suggestion. Spread your wings and see from there. Okay? Stop loss big, yeah. If this is too big for you, then this trade is not for you. Just leave this trade and go look for the next one. Because our stop losses are sometimes bigger, sometimes smaller. It's the average. What track is this background music? Yeah, we're gonna get a full playlist. All right, we're gonna get it sorted. A full playlist. A full LTF playlist. It's coming. How many trades you do per day? Per stream or per day? Because it's a big difference. If you ask me how many per day, then you know, a couple more trades per day. Where do you start the Vine profile from when using it? Read the ebook, my friend. You only work with 1 hour and 4 hour confirmations? No. So the way it is the following. Once the 4 hour has been closed, you have like, let's say, a 3 hour window to look for trades. And that trade can be at the 15 minute, it can be at the 30 minute, it can be at the 5 minute. It all depends, but I want to work within that time span of a 4 hour candle. So a 4 hour candle development is what I'm always looking for. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the LTA, the new currency, show us how to do it from the beginning. Let me know what you mean with that. A new currency? How can you do LTA, new currency, and show us how to do it from the beginning? I think that you mean start a new account. Is that what you mean? Start a new account. Yeah, no, for us right now, we are working with a 100K account. We're building up our spreadsheet and we're going to increase our risk after a certain amount of trades if we manage to stick around a certain win rate. And if we do, we risk and we increase our risk and we build up our positions from there. So it's a real long-term perspective of growing an account here. In essence, it should be fine. It should not really matter what type of money you utilize. Okay? Whatsoever. Which prop firm you use? I don't use any prop firms. Are you waiting 4 hours to reach the 2350? No. Alright, so why are you not waiting for the candle flip? We did. We entered right on the flip, bro. We entered right on the flip. So give it some time. We still have our key level once again at 2369.6. So we just need to give this one a lot more time than previous trade setups. He says, how is your golf game? My golfing game can be better, to be honest. But we were getting there. We were like golfing a little bit. We were getting much better. If you want to learn something, we go all in. So either it does not really matter what it is. When I focus on something, I go all in. So I want to be the best. If I want to learn something new, I want to be really good at it. So it's gonna be golf for sure later on. Absolutely. How do you look for key levels in the trade? Volume. On 150 pip levels for 40-50 pips, new 4-hour candle, Friday, lots of trades. So we need to look at the average here, my man. The average is what matters here. Yeah. Like I said, sometimes our stop loss is going to be bigger, sometimes they're going to be smaller. It's the average. Monpar says, hi, I'm a big fan of you. Thank you, my G. Well, why are you not replying? I know a lot of people are typing, my friend. I have $5. I want to press a buy order on gold. Kindly advise. Well, I'm not your best advisor right now at the moment, then. That's for sure. Why did you set a target at 33.38? That's the previous Sunday open. We have some key levels in between. Yeah. Okay, analyze German 50. 40. Why do I say 50 all the time? German 40. Yeah, we can do that real quick. Let's see what we have. Let's see if it's on the DAX as well. That's for the futures. Oh, you said futures or regular? Same as US 30, very strong. You started exactly the same. Yeah, this is just like, it just keeps going and going. Let me quickly see what happened on a Wednesday. If it's the same as the breaking out. Send it to the low. Yeah, most of the volume traded there. Yeah, we're super overextended for now. So I would be very cautious here regardless. And you don't have any price to refer back to as well. Nothing. So the only thing that we can look at is yesterday. And that's also way, way far below. I think Asia, London, they all opened up. Now you kind of see potential chance of a pullback. You're in a rough spot, man. On the higher time frame as well here. You're in a rough spot right now at the moment. We're looking for the right structure. This is not a low. We're just holding up here. I want to see price pulling back at in that range and see from there. Okay. Guys are going with a bounce of the 2370. Hopefully we should be bounced from that exact level indeed. Yeah. Yeah, people are used to seeing me making money right away in a split of a second. People are not really used to drawdown. It's also part of our game. At some point, our win streak will also get hit and get killed. It's just what it is. Like, what do you want? Do you want to be instant profits every single stream, every single trade? That's just not the reality, man, friend. Is it wise to short against the early previous weekly value area low? I would wait for the next break or something like that, or on the lower time frame, similar structure. So 15-minute holding up, giving you the same developments, same entry model. My stop loss hit. All right. Yeah. That's not that good. If that's what I'm talking about with like expecting price always to go right away in your favor. Clearly, that's not how it goes, my friend. So be careful with that. There are reasons why we have our stop loss up here. We don't have a fixed lot size either. Okay. It's all based around our net return. Experience a little bit of drawdown and you get liquidated, then there is something not right, my friend. Ah. Rubik says, how is it possible to blow an account if not even 50% of the stop loss was hit? I agree. New York Stock Exchange coming in. Yeah, that's gonna be a good thing, I hope. When the New York Stock Exchange enters, volume comes in. Euro JPY, yeah, it's gonna be a sick one. Let's see where the Nasdaq is at also. Obviously we're in a trade now, so it doesn't matter yet because we are in the Nasdaq, we are in gold already. Still want to look at the levels here. We have set our alerts just in case. Okay. How much do you risk? Currently I'm risking 2% for now per trade. If we have the 50 trades done, all right, and we are above 80%, we double it. We double our risk. We're taking it at 2 to 4%. Yeah. Does your broker also have a price gap on 2387? No. No, we don't. Nasdaq still, dollar still above the current weekly very low. We want to stay above it. Thank you, guys. These guys ruined it for us.
Boom.
I said it's gonna happen to us one day. It's gonna happen to us one day. It's gonna come one day. USD looks like a good short. Let's see. Let's see. No, we're still above the opening price week. For now. So we're still trading above the Sunday open. We actually reclaimed the Sunday open here on a Thursday. Okay. Yeah. Lower time frame swing value area high. What does it mean? That's the swing range. So that's the expansion from the swing low to the swing high. And some of our key levels here. Yeah. Dr. Red says if you have big stop loss, you need to trade with lower lot size for sure. No doubt, no question about that. Unless you're working with fixed lot sizes, but like, you know, these things can kill you, man. It can absolutely kill you. We've seen it so many times. You win like 20 times and then you lose once and you lose everything. It's like, It's really messed up. So I really try to work with RRs and try to get an average RR of a 1-to-1 and then win more than 50%. Obviously we're way above that, but like it's better. For me it's better, at least, much better. Do you have any idea why it's going up? I never ask myself that question. Why are things doing what it's doing? It's just going up. It's just happening. Why are things coming down? Why are things going up? I'm trying to work with these key levels here. I'm not really trying to think about, oh, this is the reason why we're going up right now, because that's all speculation. I mean, you have a lot of money in your account, so we can talk about lot sizes, new day, and think. Yeah, 100%. 100%, my G. Would love to see the 30-minute close below the early previous weekly very low. Yeah, I would love to see that too. Yeah, for sure, I would love to see that too. A closure below the early previous weekly very low would be good. Would be nice. Yeah, would be really good. We have our key level for a reason. So we have now 25 seconds for that closure. Below, yeah, the 2370 would be sick, would be good. Lorenz, do you have abs? You look fit. I think so. I think so, my friend. I think so. Yeah, we closed below it. We did close below it. We did close below the 30, below the early previous weekly value area low. On the 30-minute. That's at least a blessing. Because if you close above it, it's a yeah, it's just gonna take more time. More time. Yeah. Do you like the, bro, I love the streams. What are you talking about? The streams are the best. Yeah. It's the best thing. I feel I'm in competition every single day. I'm competing every day. My whole life is one big competition. I wake up boxing, boom, competition. Trading, competition. Competition with myself. So every day I'm doing something to get me out of my comfort zone. Chilling in front of 3,000 people, trading, that's competition. Right? Boxing fight, 11th of June, that's competition. I need to have that feeling, otherwise I feel useless. So for me, I love this shit. I really love this shit. And I like the chat as well. The chat is not as degen, right? The chat is pretty well educated, at least the core here. They get what we're doing here. So that's good. All right. Imagine having friends that are there when it's going well, and then having friends that are not there, the same friends when it's not going well. Don't work with these people. Volume is coming in a little bit. I like that. I like it. Stream the fight. The thing is, it's gonna be recorded for sure. We'll make sure that Gavin records it. But we're not gonna stream it because it's gonna be early and you're gonna be sleeping, unless you're from Asia. Oh shit! We have Jerome Powell in the chat. You motherfucker. Now I know why. Uncle Jerome. Did you see the retracement 618 pip? Is that where we're now pulling into? Is that what you mean? Raja says, hey Lorenzo, did you see the retracement from the 618 fib? It will come down further in our way. Do you trade against the trend? Sometimes. Yeah. It all depends. It all depends. What tends to happen is that guys only trade with what they call the trend, and then they're always one step behind. Now it's easy to say, you know, yeah, trade with the trend because I'm in drawdown. But, you know, when it's going well and when it's like suddenly reversing, and it's like, yeah, okay. We've seen it many times before also on stream. So that 1 hour is going to be super nice, super keen, if we close below it. If. We're going to find out. Lorenz, do you like basketball? I'm really bad in basketball. Yeah. You could say I have the length or whatever, but I'm really bad in basketball. No. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. It's not the darts thing. We don't do that stuff. We don't like, in my country, it's either you play football or you fight. It's like, it's one of those. Soccer or fighting. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a thing. Yeah. Yeah, you have these other sports. You have a couple more things, man. Like Formula 1, massive in the Netherlands, of course. Like, I mean, like karting, Formula 1. Because our world champion is Dutch, right? All that stuff. But like, these are all like, you know, other things here. When it comes down to the majority, it's either going to be soccer or it's going to be fighting. Kickboxing especially. Our boxing a little bit less. Still there. It's not as like, you know, not as big. How long are you? 24, 7 years. Fucking hell, my man. Times fly. Time flies. When you're in this game, time flies. I'm already streaming for a year and a... What? A year and a half? A year and 3 quarters. So almost 2 years already. Can you believe that? In 2 months. 2 years. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Yeah, so if you push this too, then the 4 hours suddenly doesn't look that bad anymore, right? If we push this and we break this through. Well, we're gonna find out. We will see. All right. There is absolutely no stress because we're so data driven right now that everything we do is just like, all right. I just have to. The only thing that I would do now, the only thing that's annoying is that I kind of have to sit here and wait because we're streaming. But otherwise, I would be, you know, drinking a cup of tea somewhere, chilling, looking at my chart, you know, something like that. Especially because it's the 4 hour. Get my notifications, key levels, you name it. Sometimes I'm actively managing my trades, you know, very well. So it depends on the sentiment of the market, of course. It always depends. It always depends. Lorenz, do you have a Lambo? No, I never had a Lambo. I love like the SUVs, like Range Rovers and stuff. So, Range Rover. Could we move our stop above this 4 hour after the flip? No. No, not yet. What's the stream schedule for next week? I need to think about it. Either Tuesday to Friday. I think that's still the best 4 days. Let the market develop on a Monday. Utilize that information for the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. That's one layer. Could be good overall. Three Feds speaking today later. Yeah, much later, I think. CPI next week. Yeah, next week we're going to trade the CPI. Yeah. Next week is CPI, my friend. We're going to trade the CPI. Yeah. I love trading news myself. I like trading like the big news here. It has to make sense. And there are a very specific set of rules. And I do not use buy stops or sell stops. So yeah, what just happened here? So this is interesting to me, man. So the 10-year yield is shooting up. Okay, so that's why, you know, gold is kind of holding back. So the yield is getting better. Dollar is getting a little bit weaker. So it's kind of balancing each other out here. And I see that, you know, you can see that in the reflection of gold right now at the moment. What's the reasoning for gold not shooting up towards 2400? Buyers or sellers are trying to take control over the 2370 level. So at this level, there is interest from sellers. All right, sellers are willing to sell from this level and, you know, control price. Buyers are pushing into it. Passive sellers are buying up the aggressive buyers right now. That's what I think is happening here. So we're seeing that push. A big seller is stepping in around this key level. It's a protected level. And it's now up to the, you know, it's up to them to decide who's going to win here. So number one, either buyers are going to follow through, seller is unable to protect the 2370, or we're going to see somewhat of an exhaustion where the interest of buyers is decreasing slowly but steadily, yet sellers are not aggressively entering yet. So if sellers aggressively are entering the market right now, while the buyers are decreasing here, we're going to see an exhaustion, we're going to see a flip, and we're going to come down. So it's the battle. The battle is now taking place, and it's taking place at 2370. That's where the battle is taking place right now. And that's why we are interested in trading from it and around it. And how did you find that key level? Well, we saw that level happening or coming along beforehand. And if you go to the 1 hour and utilize our indicator, for example, you see that every range is a week. So this is a down move, right? And an up move. This is a full trading week. All right, so in this case, this is a full trading week. This is a full trading week. And we utilized the trading week of 14th to 19th of April. So we started it off at the 12th, the 14th of April, yeah, till the 19th of April. All right. Now, if you zoom this out in general as well, you know, we have been indeed creating that breakout. We're now tapping into this high. I want to see a reaction and a continuation. I'm trying to trade the reaction. So what should be the win rate? The win rate should be at least 70%. So that actually we should be losing more if you look at it this way. We're allowed to lose more, let's put it this way. Okay. Last loss was in March, 20th of March. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades after. How much does the boxing cost you monthly? Around $600 a month. I think. Yeah, something like that. Why don't you think it's a consolidation phase? Well, currently we're consolidating, so it is a consolidation phase. Yeah, but we entered on our entry model before. How can boxing cost $600? It's private. Yeah, news coming. Yeah, but we're already in the trade, fam. So let it do its thing. It's not on here. I'm not really that worried about the news, to be honest. Yeah, let's see. How do you get the volume lines to show? Can you show but not so fast? Sorry for the stupid question. This tool right here, my friend. And then you utilize the ebook and then you have all the information right there. All right, so fixed range volume profile. Fixed range volume profile. 128 against 70 are the settings. And utilize that, and then it should be good. You should be good to go. And then utilize our indicators, the limitless concepts, session breaks, and the limitless concepts higher time frame candle. And then you have everything, man. It's all free. The ebook is free. Everything's free. The stream free. The VIP closed. Yeah, Lorenzo, long time, man. Mr. Silver here. Lorenzo, you're the man. Disciplined and knowledgeable. Thank you, G. Thank you, my friend. Some people say gold is going to drop. Other people say no, gold is not going to drop. What about not trying to predict? What about just letting it do its thing? I'm always fine with predicting, by the way. Like, don't think I have something against predictions. But what I do have something against is when people are saying things and when they're not right, that they're gone and quiet, which is 99% of the time. So it's the combination of predicting, but also acknowledging where you're not right. All right? That's the key difference right there. Because I like it. I'm fine with predictions. But then be a man when you're wrong. That's it. Hovering. 7 minutes for the news. Let's hopefully this goes in our favor here. Okay. So we're just gonna leave it up to them to decide. $1K likes already? No. You see, you guys are G's. You guys are with me through thick and thin. All right? Drawdown or not, you guys are with me. I like that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay? That's why we have the best community. The best supporters. All right? They understand it. They get it. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yeah, yield looking really, really good, man. The yield is looking fantastic. Yeah. Well, that's not the problem. The dollar needs to chill a little bit, and then we're good. Then we're good. I have a good feeling. Based upon the dollar, if we come down and we tap into the early previous daily POC here, it's like this low as well. We consolidate, we manipulate. I'm liking it. We just need to give it more time. The news will help us. The news will help us. 4 minutes for that hourly closure. An hourly closure below would be magnifique. Yeah. Yeah. Set your stop and forget. I agree. By the way, all the members, by the way, of our YouTube right now, we'll get a LTA logo soon. An LTA symbol next to your name. That's going to be really sick. Should have done it way earlier. So yeah, that's coming. That's coming. All right. Yeah. I'm like a star, like a stupid green star. Who cares about that one? You need something that's like, I don't know, 2 blades or like a helmet, whatever. Something LTA related. Something that represents conquer, strength, and fortitude through thick and thin. Hey, I'm from India. I came to learn gold trading. You come here to learn for gold trading and I'll take some of your beautiful, fantastic Indian food. Some butter chicken. With some cheese naan. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's the best. That's the best. Are you still in the trade? We're still in. We're still in drawdown. Yeah, and news is coming. So listen, it's part of the journey, friend. 2 minutes left. Not sure how big of an impact this news will have, to be really honest with you. But yeah, we cannot neglect it, right? 1 minute 40 seconds for the closure. The hourly closure below would be really nice. Really nice. I'm too scared of slippage. No, don't worry about slippage, dude. Don't worry about it. At least, I don't know what broker you use. But for this news, I don't think you should really worry about it, to be really honest with you. All right. We're gonna see. Bro, trade a small time frame. Yeah, so we trade around the 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, a lot of 30 minute, and 50 minute. This is very rare. Last win was in this week was the 2 hour. It was like also pretty rare. So yeah, a little bit higher time frame today or this week. Yeah. You think news is going to carry up gold or down? I'm not here to predict, my friend. We're going to find out. We're still below our key level. We have 9 seconds. It is an important moment for the hourly candle, right? It's going to be important. And I think we're going to close below. We're close below. Yeah. So let's push up and let's flip bearish. That would be nice. So we close below the hourly. Okay. We close 30 minutes below the hourly below. And yeah, no, not really an effect on the news. So yeah, it was not here also. It was just Forex Factory. People expect some major move. But yeah. We're gonna see. Maybe it's still coming. You never know. Sometimes there's like a delayed response. What's the minimum deposit in Vantage? I'm not sure. I think it's not that high. I don't think it's that high. I really don't know. It's a good question. That's actually a good point. That's a good point. So you don't want to push here, you want to roll over, all right? I'm happy with that hourly closure. Now the news needs to do this thing here. Or sorry, the rest needs to do this thing here. Dollar indeed tapped into that initial range. So that's yeah, that's a start. Yield is looking good. Everything is looking great. So the dollar yield looking fine. Dollar reclaims the current weekly very low. Fantastic. Yeah, so if the news is not on the investing.com, I'm usually not really worried about it. because I trust this you know, site regardless. When they put something here, yeah, Forex Factory has sometimes some things when I'm like, okay. But yeah. Give me 1 sec, fam. Be right back. Pushing. Next closure, like that. Still takes 25 minutes. It's a big breakout. We don't want to see that. Not that. Are we gonna break our win streak on a Friday stream? That's the question. That's today's question. I may have over leveraged. Should I manage risk? Question mark. Is that a question? Or is that an answer to yourself asking me? Over never sounds good. Over leveraged, the word itself does not sound good. Should I have been over leveraging? Should I apply risk management? Nah. Forget about it. 11 winners, 1 loss is good in my books any day. Yeah, I agree. However, it was, to be honest, 2 things. So we had 2 break-even trades that turned out to be winners. Sometimes you're going to experience that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wins. 7 wins. So it's more than a 70% already. And we have 3 more trades to go. So we are on track. As long as we stay above the 70% here. I'm not saying that we're going to lose now 3 trades in a row. Just don't think that I'm thinking that right now. But yeah, it's okay. It's good. It's a big stop loss. Doesn't matter. Because everything is, we don't use fixed lot sizes. We don't work with fixed lot sizes. Our lot sizes are depending on our risk to reward and on our average in the end. After whatever, 50 trades, 100 trades. And we said after 50 trades on stream, so, you know, this year right now, let's say we have now a couple more straight trades to go. That's why I'm streaming more. To get us into that spectrum. And then I can risk more. So I'm taking it very easy with my account. My goal is to just slowly build up the information and data and start scaling. And then, you know, I want to, in the end, I want to go to maybe 6-7% per trade. That's my goal. Depending on the win rate. 6, 7, 8. Something like that. Now we're at 2%. So yeah. But man, the early previous weekly very low. I'm very impressed. Very impressed so far. It's like it's really wild. It has been our savior for now. Wondering, how do we know how much a pip is worth? Do the calculation of gold for 1 pip. Based upon the lot size. So can I start a $100 account challenge following only your trades? I think you could. In theory, you could. However, some trades you cannot take with me. I think you could take around 70% of the trades I take. And it has to do with the stop loss. Mainly. Man, that level, man. Early previous weekly very high, very area low. It's pretty impressive for now. And that's the wick you want to see on the 4 hour. That's facts. Yeah, that's definitely the wick you want to see. So yeah, the fact that we're still below that 2370 level, that news is behind us. Dollar is catching up. Like I said, it's like from that exact zone. It's actually showing us that consolidation here, manipulation and an expansion potential. And the 10-year yield is, yeah, holding up, you know, fine. So, yeah. It's just holding that support now at like what I think it's internal. It's at 2366, 2367. Rafael says higher time frame entries, 24-hour stream. Yeah, well, it seems like it. If it's in this space, then yeah, for sure. Are we looking? Yeah, I'm not that. I'm pretty neutral, to be honest. I'm pretty neutral for now. But you know, it's definitely not over, for sure. Definitely not. That 1 hour closure below was important. That was good. That was good. Dollar pushing up now. That's good. That's very good. Yield holding. Why did you jump in on gold so early? Yeah, it was not early at all. It was the 4 hour closure and the 4 hour flip break after the rejection of the early previous weekly value area low. 2 closures below, by the way, which is an 8 hour candle. So no, I wouldn't call it early. Dan Landa says, I'm done for today. A few silvers of profit, nothing to write home about. I'm going to have a fish and chips and a nice well-earned cold beer. Enjoy, my G. Enjoy. Enjoy your weekend. All right? Keep it up. Keep it up. Lorenzo, what's your boxing style? It's a hybrid. I think we're between the Philly shell, if you know what it is, and the long reach. So trying to keep guys on a distance a lot more. So playing with my reach a lot. That's my game. The long game. Yeah. It's a crazy level, right? The 2370, the early previous weekly very low. It is a wild level. Yeah, I'm always happy that when I take a trade that I know that there are many scenarios where you can break even still also. because of that level, just that key level that's there in between. But it means a closure above again it would not be a good sign here. But we haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen that yet. We have not seen a single closure above. And the dollar now is kind of doing its thing here, breaking out here. So I'm actually very happily surprised that gold is not coming down now, because the yield and the dollar are both getting better, getting stronger. And gold is just chilling here. But that also counted from when the dollar was coming down aggressively and gold was also chilling there. Not to do much, not really responsive. Does the trade stay open till the weekend? To be honest, I doubt that we'll see. We're gonna either hit our stop loss or we're gonna get down. Like, we're not gonna stay around here, I think, until the closure. I doubt that. I really doubt that. Yeah. What have you done with Billions TV series? If win this trade, Lorenzo brother, you're gonna watch Billions? Billions is a crazy show. I like it. Yeah, I'm more into watching now the, what's it called? What is it called again? Man, that was so sick. Number one, I like Mafia. I'm a big fan of Mafia series. All right, I don't watch that many series. I'm not really a series kind of guy, but I sometimes have something, and then I'm hooked, you know. And that something is called, and I need to find it for you right now. You're gonna love it. 1 second. Let me get this sorted while we come down in price. And that is called Three-Body Problem. Three-Body Problem. It's pretty, it's a bit sci-fi. It's pretty messed up. But I'm a big fan of Mafia series, you know, anything to do with like narcos and like, you know, all that stuff. I just love that shit, man. Griselda is now, it's like a new one. I love that shit. Yeah. Breaking Bad's very similar, very similar. Yeah. The Sopranos, bro. Corrado. I'm telling you, my man. We're dropping, fam. We're dropping. Yield is pushing. I'm telling you, like I said, yield looks good. Dollar looks incredible now. The dollar looks incredible now. You have that consolidation here, the manipulation and that expansion. Yeah, it's still looking good. So you just need to give it time, I think. Look at the dollar at least, like dollar and yield together. Like both of them are like looking very strong. The dollar as well. I really like that way of that setting up, right? Manipulating the lows and then claiming territory back above the current weekly very low and then taking out the highs and then closing in 5 minutes, that 30-minute candle. Like these are good signs. Like so yeah, we will see. Utilizing the dollar and the yield as our tool of reference. Without that, I would not be, never as comfortable with the dollar in my mind and the yield as well on the back. Now, don't be too excited yet, fam. Don't be too excited yet. Yeah. Read the book, The Three Body Problem. Is that a book? Is there a book written about it? Yeah, that series is about... So the thing about that thing, the series is about aliens taking over Earth. So they know, like people on Earth know that in 400 years, the aliens arrive. And that, some people are preparing for them coming. Anyways. It's really messed up, right? if you like the metaverse and that type of shit, like Black Mirror. If you like Black Mirror, you know Black Mirror. If you like Black Mirror, you're gonna like this. You will like it tremendously. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the 1 hour, man. That double wick now and then that closure soon. 30 minutes at least also. Man. At least that drive through to 23.55. It's still on my mind. Yeah, we need to give it time. Hey G, play some banger for better fuel. So many people are confused. No, we're not confused, fam. It's just a normal trade setup. Normal entries. We don't celebrate yet. At all. Because things can flip at any moment. You know how it goes. We have no control over it. What I do like is the fact that the dollar is showing me this manipulation expansion is really, really good. And the yield is pushing up here. So gold is just a little bit stubborn. That's all it is. A little bit stubborn. Yo. Are you sure market goes in sell? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh. That would be a really stupid answer for me. Yes, I'm sure. All the signs now are good though. All right? All the signs are good. All right, that's part number 1. "30-minute closure is gotta be super important. Super important. 7 seconds. We close below? We close below. Now we need to let price develop a little bit. We cannot be now playing this game, the break-even game now. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. Because the 4-hour is still aligning very well. We closed that 30-minute candle body below. So no, it's not possible. That's the rule. We better flip here. No, but it's a fact. Like it's like the 4-hour, you know, is looking still extremely well. We have now a really good top wick as well on the 4-hour. We still have that gap here. All right, a gap fill potential. We had a double wick confirmation. We swiped and we closed multiple hourly candles below it, and we closed the 30-minute candle below it. So it's the same thing, you know? It's the same process. The only thing that I think we could do if we flip here is move our stop towards the highs when we flip. Towards these highs right here when we flip here. Yeah. Trust the plan. Yeah, I'm trusting the trade. And if it goes, it goes. Yeah, like what can I say? You guys can get out now. All right, you can go and break even. So you can sit this one out and you can watch me getting either burned or winning. But in regards to all the confirmations and trades, it is just, for me, it's there. So you can get out. Hey, that's a disclaimer, all right? I'm just saying, you can get out for nothing for break even. But for me, yeah, I would not follow my plan, my rules here, if that's the case. Because like the 4-hour is still there, the hourly closures, the things, the 10-year yield looking good, the dollar looking strong. Yeah, like Bill says, I never watched your stream before, but had the exact same entry down to 2 pips difference. Wow. Nice. Yeah, better flips now. That would be disgusting. At least, yeah, some of you guys were like, okay, time to get out. But no, you understand it. You understand why. You understand why. Was this, are these like equal lows as well? Or are we just like literally now exactly on that same? Yeah, it's exactly that. We have set each equal lows as well. If this kind of flips, we're eating good. Yeah, the 30-minute. Yeah, if this 30-minute flips, we're really well off here. Yeah. Yeah. Lorenzo, please don't have the broadcast until I get TP. Yeah, well, we'll see, my friend. As long as we're in the trade, we're not gonna close the stream for sure. That's a fact. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. 1.3k likes. Balls of steel. All right. Jeez. Let's go. Has nothing to do with balls of steels, by the way. It's actually just purely based on data and our rules. But yeah. Titanium. That's the better word. Titanium. Carlos says one of the rules is don't jerk off. I agree. Yeah. It's a little bit Imagine waking up. Imagine you waking up like a man. And the first thing you do is play with your little weeder. It's so... Nobody can see me. All by myself. Under the sheets. Yeah, that's a little bit, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. I don't have to explain you that. Yo, come on, flip, man. Flip this 30. Get into this 23.30, 23.55. Take out a little bit of profit. Secure ourselves. Let the rest do its thing. All right? Yeah. Do you do any long runs considering you're a boxer? No. No, I'm doing a lot of ropes. A lot of ropes every day. Jumping ropes. Yeah. Yeah, we better flip this one. $30-minute candle close below it. If we didn't close below it, I would have probably go out and break even. Nah, maybe not even straight away. Maybe I would have waited until the top wick was created. And see, or the wick was created and see how it goes. Yeah. You have more people watching than VaL. Congrats. Because I'm losing. Because I'm in drawdown. All right. Yes, ropes are incredible. Jumping ropes are absolutely incredible. 100%. For sure. Lorenzo, are you familiar with Danvo's trading strategy? Yes. Yeah. We all trade different, man. Like there's so many instances where I go long and he goes short, or the other way around. Yeah, I mean, that's how the market works, man. You can make money both ways. Yeah, so equal lows, closure below, 4-hour flip, daily rejection, news behind us, 2 hourly closures below the early previous weekly value area low, gap below. Yeah, what else do we need? Yeah, it's just I just can't close it on break even, because I would take the trade. I would take the same trade if I would see it right now. Yeah. Thank you for the love, G's. Taking over. 100,000. LTA concepts. We're gonna get to 100K. And we all did it by ourselves, fam. You and me. All right? No other trading influencers. Okay. Nothing. No trading influencer Miami rappers. No, no, no. It's you and me, my friend. Through thick and thin. Yeah, you guys had the chance to break even here. That's true. That's true. So you guys break even and I suffer. It's okay. Don't worry. We will be fine. The first 50 minutes always pulls back, then a drop shall come. The dawn. All right. Let's see. Let's hope so. Whereas I have a problem with entering my trades because anytime I want to place an order, the what if price hit my stop loss question hit me and I lose my confidence. So that comes from not understanding your strategy well enough. So that means that you do not have the data, right? And it sounds boring, right? Data. But it's the reality. Like you need to have the information, the data in order to get where you want to be. So for example, you are new to trading. You follow a specific trading strategy. You want to utilize your spreadsheet and you want to follow a clear set of rules. You write these rules down right here. Boom. My rules. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You build this out over time. So it's not going to be, you're not going to know everything. You're going to gain that from experience. These rules, right? You're setting it out, writing down your rules. You have your spreadsheet, okay? You're not going to put only the winners in that spreadsheet, all right? You're going to put your losers in that spreadsheet as well. If 90% of your spreadsheet are losers, fine. Good, that's information. That's data, okay? Now, you do 50 trades. You keep going, following the same processes. And you improve that strategy and you stick with it. Because it's not the strategy, it's also the way you work with your strategy, all right? After a couple hundred trades, you can say, I gained this much knowledge, this much experience. Now I can decide if I like this strategy or not, or if I feel that it's just not for me. But you do that after the proof, all right? After the real proof of data, information. So you're not hiding behind your spreadsheet with your winners because it's more fun to write down your winners and not fun to write down your losers. And after 4 losers, you give up and you clean up your spreadsheet again. Then you start from 0 because it feels better. That's a little bit, that's cute. But that's not how we roll together, all right? So spreadsheet number 1, data number 2, information and rules number 3. And at some point you know what to do during which sessions, at which circumstances, when to break even, when not, when to exit, when not, when to take profit, when not. So your question about what if my stop loss hits is a combination of that with maybe risking too much because you're worried about losing. So lower your risk, build your data. $30 minute, man. Flip that 30 minute. 30-minute, baby. 30-minute. Come on, baby boy. Dollar, potential flip, bullish flip. Look at the 30-minute candle of the dollar. We like that. We like that. Yield. Yes. Nine minutes, 10 minutes for that hourly closure as well. We have this equal lows here, by the way. So that's super key that we take that out. You can get out on break even. I'm telling you the second time. Okay. Telling you the second time. So don't holler at your boy, okay? After this one. It is what it is. Yeah, dollar. Look at the dollar. Look at the 30-minute dollar candle right here. There we go. Look at that 4 hour. The rest of you want to see this trade full, don't sign off. Yeah, so far, yeah. It's like we have the hourly closure in like 7 minutes. What can I say? Yeah. After this closure, yeah, there is a really big chance I will reduce my stop loss. So that's already better. So even if we then lose it, we don't lose full risk. And it makes sense also after that closure here, below the 23.65. So yeah, that's gonna be reducing our risk already. Still waiting for that flip. What's Bali like on a Friday night? Chilling on stream with my friends. With you guys. I've been there, done that, man. Boring now. Too many parties, too many Bali nights. Boring. It's you and me and LTA concepts. Yeah. I got a notification from the Nasdaq. What's happening? Okay. Current weekly POC. Looking bad, looking bearish though. Massive flip here. Ja. At least flip it. At least flip it. Don't give me such a massive candle and like tease me here. Just flip it and push one time. And that's it. There's like a nice little squeeze into that gap. A nice little gap squeeze. All right. Yeah. A nice little gap squeeze. What happens if we put our stop here? Let me see here. Yeah, that's serious lower. Yo! Yo! 30 pips? Stop and break even. Yeah. Come on. After this time here, just follow through. It is what it is now. We're secured. We're secured. Yo, whatever, man. That's like really like that took a long time, fam. That took a long time. It required some balls right there. Yeah. Yeah, it's at least a break even. All right. Stop loss is an entry. Stop loss is a break even. It is. It made sense to me. Okay. So you see how long we waited with that break even now. And it still can break even, but at least you give it the opportunity. You give it the opportunity. Yeah. Okay, I've tried, fam. I've tried. Price could still come down. It could still come down. The good thing is though, number one, we have balls of steel. We followed our rules really well. We were not in any particular worries at any given moment. when price came down, we still managed to not go on break even because we're scared. No, it still had potential. When it started to flip, you wanted to see that follow through. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it. Profit take was not much, was not enough for me because of the fact that our stop was bigger. And that's why I needed to come down at least to the 23.55. And an immediate follow through on the 23.55. The result, though, is that our win streak is still alive. That's it. So our win streak is still there. Okay, we're still on our win streak. Boom. Whoa. Could price still come down? Yeah. 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 Like let's say okay this, right? Like we have the 1 hour. The 23.55, yeah, you could say yeah, okay. You know? If you guys are still in, I think you did the right thing with doing what we're doing. But you know, I know you guys 22.55. If that happens, 23.55. And if it tanks at the end of the night, no problem. Like you know, we have plenty more trading days, opportunities together. So many more trades to come. And yeah, man. What did you learn? A test of emotions, yeah, that's for sure. For I think a lot of guys, it was a good test of emotions. But yeah, the 2370, right? The 2370 was that key level. Yeah. Strategy 2370 was the early Pizzuki very low. That gave us the opportunities to just yeah, sit on our hands, even when price pull back or is pulling back in that exact range. So yeah, well protected area. The fact that we closed multiple hourly candles below it was amazing. And also the 4 hour, the 4 hour, don't forget the 4 hour. It's like yeah. Yeah, sometimes trades are gonna go right away in our favor. Like, the problem is that people are spoiled. Like, you guys have been spoiled a little bit because we were in profit all the time right away. So it was like in profit. It's not gonna happen all the time. Yeah. Yeah. You should have this, you should have that. Yeah. Guys, I think we did amazing here. To be honest, I'm extremely satisfied. Initially came down 30 pips. For me, was not worth profit taking. And that has to do with the stop loss. The stop loss is too big. So these type of trades, I cannot take profit there. It's just I cannot take profit there. Okay, that's just not problem. That's not possible. Need price to come down more. That's it. And there are so many more good trade opportunities here. To see this as a great lesson, a great way of understanding and managing. There were many scenarios where we, you know, went break even. Let's say, could have gone break even way earlier. And exited our position way earlier. So yeah, I'm proud of you guys, man. Yeah, what can I say? Let's look at a couple charts. No top wick on gold as well in 1 hour. So that would have, yeah, also freaked me out a little bit. Nasdaq is holding above that key level, by the way. The current weekly POC. What time is it? 11? Beautiful reaction though. Yeah, it's a bit on the late side, right? 11? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. So we kept our win streak alive. Could have taken out $300 and said that's it. I accept that. That would have not, yeah, and like would have not do it for me. Number one, because the risk reward was so small and the stop loss so big and our lot size was smaller, then it's gonna be out of proportion if you look at this. If you look at the spreadsheet, if that makes sense here. And there are guys that are like, you know, risking crazy and then making a lot of money with like a really small amount of pips. That's not where my strategy personally is built on. My strategy is built on risk to reward, number one. So pips are secondary, are important, very important, but secondary. And I always take the average as well. So I never look at the, you know, the expansion deviation. I always look at the average. So for me, it's important that if you come here on the stream, that you can say, yeah, why didn't you take profits at like 10 pips, 50 pips? For me, that's not what it is. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay? So, you know, when we look at like, you know, it depends. Let's say it depends. It depends on the risk to reward. It depends on the stop loss. It has many different layers. Because when the stop loss is smaller, my lot size is bigger. And then it becomes more relevant to start taking profits at certain levels. And then it's better, right? So I'm not going to celebrate with like 10 pips. That's not my thing, personally. So it really depends on the markets. Overall, entry model. Yeah, another last thing I wanted to share about this one here, particularly, is the key level itself. Okay, so there is a reason why we are trading from key levels. Is because we understand volume, and it's not like a random horizontal support and resistance level. Okay, it's volume. And what do I mean with volume? You have to understand that whenever price level is traded, like there is a certain amount of volume, like executed orders, right? Traded at a certain price level. And if you can measure the volume, you can understand how much interest there is on a certain price level for traders to trade it on. So when price was coming up, we said the 2370 is going to be important. Right here, 2370. Okay. So next level daily of resistance, the early previous weekly very low. So our levels are purely based upon volume. All right, this is where LTA concepts is based on. Understanding, determine what these type of key levels are. And it's the combination of volume and price and volume and time. So volume, time, and price. So the volume traded within a certain day, a certain week, a certain month, a fixed range, a certain swing. Like we're trying to figure it out. Some are time relevant, some profiles are time irrelevant. Okay, you will start getting it over time here. But ever since we started to implement on stream and the ebook has been released, no losses yet. Could be luck. Could be luck. Okay, and we're gonna lose at some point. It's just a given. But as long as we stay above the 80%, I can start thinking about increasing my risk. And we can then take it after 50 stream trades from 1.52% to 4%. Okay? From 4%, we're going to go to 6, 7, 8%. All right? So we're going to increase our risk over time. And the reason why is because if we are so profitable and we have the data and we know our average risk to reward, which is positive, like more than a 1-to-1 or around a 1-to-1, then why not risking more money, right? But it comes with a price if you don't track what you do. All right, so long-term game for us, when you understand what we're doing here with our balance and our money and everything, I have a vision and I'm gonna make that vision happen. All right, for you, for me, and everything. Jenny, question, why did you close? You basically said nothing, invalidated your idea. Seems like you closed it for the sake of keeping the streak. So when you're in position for this long, price comes down. What I see, based upon my history, is that we see follow-throughs. Right? A 30-minute follow-through means a direct continuation to the downside here. Okay? An instant gap fill towards the 22.55. The moment we came in 30 pips, for me, I thought that was big enough for a gap here to put my stop loss on break even. 30 pips. It's a pretty decent move towards the downside here, almost reaching the 23.55. Okay? Combine that with sentiment, with a couple different things, choppy market, blah, blah, blah. These are secondary layers. Yeah, market conditions, you name it. The real question should be, do I see it coming down right now towards my initial target, which I was talking about, at like 23.38, potentially the previous Sunday open? I mean, I don't think so. Like, based upon the way it's moving here, I would be very surprised if we get there. Okay? So that would invalidate my whole risk to reward and everything that I'm looking at. So, yeah. Nasdaq indeed is now in a tunnel. All right, for the people that are still asking. Yeah. Fox is almost 2x my account with LTA. Yeah, if you guys get it, you guys get it. You see how these key levels are working. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep showing you over and over again what I mean here. And yeah, what can I say? Look at gold as well. Yeah, it's not that. Yeah. Euro JPY? No. Is it coming there? No, it's not there yet, man. It's not there yet. If it's there, it's gonna get very interesting. Very interesting, because this is forced. This is super forced. If it's this clean and we're getting towards these highs and we're getting towards the point of control and the previous week very high, then and you hold here and you get an entry model, then it's gonna be one of these big ones, potentially. And what do I mean with big ones? Well, potentially looking at like a 300 plus pip move, as we've seen with GJ, right? GJ did the same thing. It's very similar to what it's building, and that's exactly the tendency of the yen, doing exactly that. So yeah. All right, did you guys enjoy the stream today? On a Friday even. Wow. It's entertaining to say the least when looking at the markets right now. It's very choppy. How many pips do you need for it to break even enough? For it to be enough? It depends. Sometimes 30, sometimes 20, sometimes 100. There is no fixed rule. I don't like to work with fixed rules, with fixed reasons. You have to adapt. And our rules that we have are created, you know, on that adaptation. Yeah, big one today, fam. Thank you for the support here. What I'm gonna do and what I'm gonna ask you right now, and that's important. If you enjoyed the stream, then it is important to do the following. To go to my Instagram, all right? My new Instagram, by the way. Just started it right now. And go to this next video, all right? And put in some effort, put in some work. Place a comment here regards to LTA, what you've learned on the stream, something of value for the others. And utilize that. And then next stream could be tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow, sorry, Monday. Could be Tuesday. We'll give, we're gonna do something here. We might give away access to our private group one more time. We have been closed for already a long time right now. We are still closed with our private group. Okay. So the only thing that we have now is the free ebook, free indicators, and the streams. But we still give access here if you place a relevant comment in regards to what you've learned on the streams as well. My new Instagram. Let's blow this shit through the roof here. Let's get as much influences as these Miami influencer trader rappers. All right. We can do the same thing. Let's build this thing up. Help your brother out. Click on that link and get to my Instagram and follow. All right. We're going to do some cool stuff on there. In regards to gold, again, yeah, massive, potential retracement here. I'm currently being very patient right now. I would wait for price to either get lower. I'm not interested in trading gold now anymore. It's getting late. Gold has been choppy. It's Friday. Price can still go really crazy. I get it. But I think we've done what we have to do here. Okay? So we're gonna just follow the process, fam. Okay? Follow the process. Step up our game. And keep it up, fam. Keep it up. Thank you for the support. And let's see what we have. Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq might be bouncing and stuff here, but we're gonna get you sorted. If something special happens here, we're gonna keep you updated in the Vantage charts. It's free as well. We're gonna post our trade analysis before the streams here also, and sometimes random. Okay, so keep a close eye on it. We are improving our free sections as well. This trader chat, the mentor charts. We're gonna get you guys some value. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Mula. Thank you, G, my friend. Appreciate you. You guys are legends. And LTA is born. And it's time to move along. All right. And I wish you a happy weekend. I wish you and your family all the best. And I hope together we can make a difference in this world and we can finally step up our game, become profitable, and laugh at the bank at some point. Okay? I'm here for you, man. Next week, 4 streams. Keep following the processes. New rules, same executions, more trades. Peace out. Thank you so much. LTA, baby.